Hello, my name is Andrew Peters. The topic of my discussion is why I feel like marijuana should be legalized in the United States. In 2013, 100 people died from peanut allergies while this drug remained outlawed. The simple mention of it being legalized sparks debate all over the world, especially in the United States for 75 years, and this law still remained unchanged. The drug is marijuana, and this is why I feel like marijuana should be legalized in the United States. Legalizing marijuana will revamp our whole justice system. What I mean by that, our justice system is failing. We already spend a lot of tax dollars trying these marijuana offenders, and most of them turn out to be nonviolent offenders. We house them if we found them guilty, and we spend more dollars building these jails because they say our prisons are overcrowded. If we legalize marijuana, we free up some of that jail space to nonviolent offenders, and we don't have to build more jails. We could build schools or something like that. On top of that, from a legal standpoint, if we legalize marijuana, we put the power in the hands of the government. We take away the power from the the cartels and the international gangs that take dollars south of the border, north of the border, or wherever they come from. They take our hard-earned American dollars away from America. So we get a power to the government. They could put sanctions on either the sales to individuals. They could put sanctions on sales, preventing sales to minors, and that helps our minors because right now they buy marijuana on the streets, and they have access to harsher drugs, and that can eliminate that. Also, while I'm talking about money, legalizing marijuana makes sense from an economic standpoint. In America right now, we have over 25 million marijuana users, and that every day that number is growing and growing by the hundreds of thousands. So we could benefit off of those sales. Not only that, if we legalize marijuana, we legalize hemp cultivation. So hemp cultivation, through hemp, we could manufacture paper, books. This cuts down on destroying forests and trees and all of that. We can make soaps and lotions. We can make clothes. We can make all type of things through hemp. But the most important thing with economics and legalizing the marijuana is that we could bring jobs back to the United States, which we're in dire need of. We're in dire need of jobs and bringing skills to our citizens. Lastly, I want to talk about the medical side of things. We all have family members, loved ones. I had a dad that died of cancer. Cancer affects the young and old, babies, all the way to the elderly. And a lot of times they go through chemo, and they have back spasms, muscle spasms. They have trouble eating. It's just a lot of things going on, and marijuana aids in the treatment. It makes things better. They don't hurt as bad. They don't ail as much. They don't get nauseated. It also helps with asthma and things of that nature. It's a well-known fact. So, I mean, just think about that while you're taking a legal medication that's supposed to take care of one symptom, but it has like 12 or 13 side effects. So, I mean, that's something to think about. We could also think about our people in Amsterdam that legalized marijuana, and now their overdose rate is going down. People stop using all the harsher drugs because marijuana is legal and marijuana is there to use and cultivate as you please. I mean, it's a beautiful thing once you think about it. It helps out the kids, it helps out the sick, it helps out the economy. It just helps us out as a whole. And lastly but least, I like to leave you with a few things from Bob Marley. Bob Marley said it was the healing of the nation. And back in 1974, Peter Tosh had an album called Legalizer, and that was one of the top 5 reggae CDs ever, period. Thank you for your time, and thank you for listening to me, and hopefully I can change the world with this.